Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another installment of Scout Selections here for Monday, August 5th. Before we get into the play of the day, a quick announcement. I know this video is coming out pretty late, and it's roughly 5 o'clock. However, I mentioned on my Twitter that I was headed to the FanDuel book in the Meadowlands, so I had to drive about an hour and a half or so, and it was a fun time. Got to experience the book, but now that I'm back, I still have about 2 hours before the play of the day, so I will give that out now. As for why we're not doing a live stream, YouTube's live stream software has been very off and on over the last couple of days, and it is down again. So I will simply just be giving it out on here, and then I will upload the video, and we should have another live stream tomorrow. So if you have any questions, just give me a comment below, and just let me know what you want me to talk about, or if you have a question or anything, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So, in terms of the play there yesterday, that tennis match was supposed to take place today between Schwartzman and Cecchinato. However, that match has been moved to tomorrow. So, that play of the day is still pending with Schwartzman minus 4.5. In terms of today's play of the day, we will be going back to baseball, and we will be taking the Chicago White Sox on the money line, which is available at minus 125 at 5 dimes. And in this matchup, you have Giolito versus Turnbull. Giolito has been fantastic this season. He's 11-5 with a 3.39 ERA. However, he is 6-2 with a 2.76 ERA on the road. Meanwhile, you have Spencer Turnbull, who's coming back off the IL after not pitching for about a week or two. He hasn't pitched in about a week or so. At home, he is 0-5 with a 4.09 ERA. And the Tigers, fun fact, have lost in each of his last 7 starts. So they simply just don't win, typically, when Turnbull's on the mound. And you also have to wonder how sharp he will be now that it is his first start in about 10 days or so, now that he is back off of the injured list. Simply put, though, I think Giolito's a better pitcher. The Tigers have been the worst team at home this season. And to make matters worse for them, they did just get swept by the Rangers over the weekend on the road. Long road trip finally back home. Meanwhile, the White Sox played extremely well over the weekend as they were able to take 2 out of 3 against the Philadelphia Phillies. And in those games, they scored, they won 4-3 in 15 innings, then they lost 3-2 and ended up winning 10-5 on Sunday. So, simply put, I simply just think the Tigers, who are 13-36 at home, they're just not a great team whatsoever. Or meanwhile, the White Sox, I know that Yoán Moncada is injured and he will not be playing in this game, but the White Sox lineup did look really good yesterday, and I simply think they have the better starting pitcher on the mound. And at minus 125, I think that is pretty much a gift, especially considering the fact that the Tigers barely win at home as it is. So, at minus 125, the play of the day will be on the Chicago White Sox money line. However, I would advise you that with this play, I would make sure that you have it marked that Giolito has to pitch. If Giolito is scratched at the last minute, I would not want to take this bet, but I definitely think Giolito will pitch well, and I think that Turnbull will struggle a little bit, so I do like the White Sox to get the job done. Plus, the White Sox have a top 15 bullpen where the Tigers are in the bottom third, so even if the White Sox are behind potentially by a run late, I definitely trust the team's ability to come from behind, as Detroit's bullpen, now that they've traded Shane Green, is officially awful. So, the play that I will be on the White Sox money line. In terms of some other leans, I'll go into those briefly. The leans in terms of what I'm fully looking at here, I like what do I like here? Sorry, just looking through it. I like the Nationals getting the job done at plus 122, give or take. I know Samardzija's been solid recently. Feddy's been okay. But overall, I like the way the Nationals have played lately. The Giants have been they've been okay, but they didn't look great against Colorado over the weekend, and I definitely think that plus 122 is too high of a price for the Nationals. Lean to the Nationals on the money line on that one. In terms of what else I like, I would lean to what am I going to lean to here? I would lean to what do I like? I like the over 9.5 between the Diamondbacks and the Phillies. I know Velasquez played a really great left field a couple days ago, but he's still not a great pitcher. Kelly's been okay. It's in Chase Field. I think over 9.5 is reasonable. Phillies' offense looked okay the last couple of days. Arizona's offense looked pretty good. Lean to the over 9.5 on that one. And the last game that I will be looking at, I will recommend what am I looking at? I'd recommend the over 11.5 in the Red Sox and Royals game with Porcello versus Montgomery on the mound. Even though the Red Sox have looked awful the last couple of days and they got swept by the Yankees over the weekend, they still have a solid offense, and Porcello's looked terrible lately. I don't like Montgomery at all, so I think that both teams should score at least 4 or 5 runs. I think that this will go over 11.5. I think Boston will win this game somewhere in the realm of 8-5. Give or take, so I will lean to the over on that one. Before we conclude today's video, quick reminder of our sponsor, PointsBet, online sportsbook in New Jersey. A couple of great deals for you, up to 2 risk-free bets up to $1,000. So if you end up betting on anything and you lose, you get your money back, which is a great promo I wish more sportsbooks would use. But the play of the day will be on the Chicago White Sox money line at -125 on 5 dimes. And other than that, that's going to do it for this installment of Scott's Selections here for Monday, August 5th. And good luck to all of you and your respective bets today. Bye, everyone.